The FBI Director Kash Patel had a fiery, hours-long confrontation with Senate Democrats during a contentious oversight hearing, where he defended his leadership and the Bureau's handling of two major politically charged investigations: the murder of conservative activist Charlie Kirk and the ongoing probe into the files of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The hearing quickly devolved into shouting matches, with Democrats accusing Patel of politicizing the FBI and using his position for partisan retaliation, while Patel vehemently denied the claims and attacked his questioners. Summary and analysis. The Senate Judiciary Committee hearing was a display of deep partisan division, with Democratic senators led by Schiff and Cory putting a defiant Kash Patel in the hot seat. Democrats' central line of attack was that Patel's tenure as FBI director has been marked by a purge of seasoned agents perceived as disloyal to President Donald Trump. They pointed to his handling of the Kirk murder investigation as a key example of his inexperience and political motives. For instance, Patel drew fire from both sides for a premature social media post claiming a suspect was in custody, a claim later retracted. This misstep, critics argued, highlighted his focus on social media clout over professional law enforcement protocol. Patel, for his part, defended his actions, crediting the decision to release photos of the suspect as a crucial step that led to the eventual arrest. The clash over the Epstein case was equally as volatile. Democrats pressed Patel on why the FBI has not released more information from the Epstein files, including a potential client list that could implicate powerful figures. Patel insisted that the Bureau has released all legally permissible information and blamed previous administrations and judicial decisions for the limited scope of the original investigation. The heated exchanges underscored the profound distrust Democrats have in the FBI's leadership under Patel, believing he is shielding powerful individuals and using the agency to settle political scores on behalf of his political allies. Reasons and consequences. The primary reasons for this profound clash are twofold: political polarization and the controversy surrounding Patel's appointment. Patel's career is inextricably linked to Donald Trump. He served in key roles during the Trump administration and authored a highly scrutinized memo that was central to a Republican effort to discredit the FBI's Russia investigation. His appointment as FBI director was seen by many as a reward for his loyalty, not a testament to his managerial experience at a large law enforcement agency. Democrats and even some on the right have openly questioned whether he is fit to lead the Bureau, especially given reports of low morale and a mass exodus of veteran agents under his leadership. The consequences of this public conflict are significant. Firstly, it further erodes public trust in the FBI. An agency that should be a neutral, nonpartisan arbiter of justice is being openly accused by one of the country's major political parties of being a political weapon. This division undermines the FBI's credibility and its ability to effectively carry out its mission. Secondly, it could have a chilling effect on FBI personnel. Agents may fear that taking on politically sensitive investigations will result in professional retaliation, leading to a breakdown in institutional integrity. The constant public bickering between the director and Congress creates an unstable environment that is not conducive to effective law enforcement. Predictions and solutions. The feud between Kash Patel and Senate Democrats is likely to intensify, not subside. With the presidential election cycle underway, the FBI will remain a key battleground, and Patel's testimony will likely be used as fodder in political ads and on cable news. Republicans, including Senator Chuck Grassley, have voiced support for Patel, praising his efforts to reform what they see as a politically corrupted agency. As a result, the trial and his future are likely tied to the political fortunes of his allies. It's improbable that Patel would be removed from his post without a significant loss of support from his own party, which appears to be backing him firmly for now. The solution to this problem requires a concerted effort to depoliticize law enforcement, which is easier said than done. First, both political parties must commit to appointing leaders to nonpartisan agencies based on merit and experience, not political loyalty. This would mean a nominee's record in law enforcement and management should take precedence over their political alliances. Second, A broader cultural shift is needed to de-escalate political rhetoric. When politicians and media figures use inflammatory language that labels their opponents as enemies, it creates an environment where a figure like Patel feels justified in attacking a sitting senator, and where the public begins to question the very institutions that are meant to protect them. Third, there should be greater transparency from the FBI, especially in high-profile cases like Epstein's. Acknowledging public concerns and providing as much information as legally possible can help rebuild trust. The constant battle over the FBI is a symptom of a deeper societal sickness, and without addressing the root causes of political animosity, these clashes will likely continue.